I'll now guide you through this yoga sequence. We're going to work on our posture. So we'll strengthen the back and we'll open up on the front side of the body. Come to the front end of your mat and stand with your feet in a hip width distance. Let the arms hang heavy alongside of you. Maybe have a micro bend in the knees here. Close your eyes. Find the length all the way up through your spine, through the crown of the head. And just notice how your body is feeling in this moment. Start to notice the breath, how it slowly floats in and out through your nose. And feel how the belly expands, fills up with air on an inhale, and falls on an exhale. Slowly blink open the eyes and reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Grab around the left wrist with your right hand and reach up with that left arm and start to lean over towards the right. Finding a stretch all the way down through the left side of your body. Breathing in. And breathing out, coming back to center. Grab around the right wrist, reaching up and leaning towards the left. One more breath here. And slowly come back up to center. Interlace the fingers on your back. Roll the shoulders back, reach out through the elbows, have a bend in the knees and start to fold forward. Rounding the back, letting the arms fall as far to the front as you can. Shake the head a little bit. Make sure you're completely relaxed in your neck. Now slowly straighten out the right leg and lean the body over towards the left side. Coming back to center and going the opposite way. So stretch the left leg and lean over to the right. We'll do this one more round. Come back to center. Straighten the right leg, lean to the left. And center. And to the right, stretching that left leg. And center. Slowly release the arms back down to the ground. Come halfway up, hands on the shins. Find the length all the way out through the spine. If you're rounding in your back, keep the bend in your knees. You'll feel this on the back of your hamstrings. Breathing in. And exhale round. Slowly come all the way up. Reach up with the arms. Breathing in. And exhale, hands down in front of you. And arms down alongside of you. Breathing in, reaching up. And exhale, fold. Round the back. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the bend in the knees if you need to. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. And hands down in front of your heart. And alongside of you. One more time. Inhaling, reaching up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. We'll place the hands down on the mat, stepping back into a plank. From here, we're going to lower down on the knees and lower down on our chest. Point the feet away, bring the arms to the outer side of the mat, spin the elbows up, come up on your fingertips, roll the shoulders back, breathe in, lift up, and breathe out, lower down. Following the breath. Okay, one more time. And come all the way back down. Hands on each side of the chest. Push yourself back up to all fours. Tuck the toes under and lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Adjust the feet if you need to. Press the chest down towards the thighs. Find the length all the way up through the spine. And just walk it out here. Bending opposite knee. And sending opposite heel all the way down towards the mat. Press all 10 fingers into the mat. Slowly coming into stillness, bending both knees. Think about really lifting those sit bones as high as you can. And if you can, slowly let the heels lower down. And maybe you can straighten out the knees. But if you start to round in that lower part of your back, keep the knees bent. Breathing in here. And breathing out. We'll do another 2 breaths. Good. Bring the feet together. And reach back up with that right leg. Lower down the left heel. Press out through the right heel. Both hips are pointing down. Breathing in. And breathing out, bringing that right knee all the way up to your nose, rounding the back, lifting the leg as high as you can. And place the foot in between your hands. Breathing in, sweep the arms up. And lower down in your hips. You can either stay here, or if it's too much, you can come down on the back knee. Choose the variation that's good for you. Take your fingers and interlace them on your back. Roll the shoulders back, reach out through the elbows, opening up in the chest. Breathing in. And breathing out. Have another 2 breaths here. Last one. And slowly release. Bring the hands down on the mat. Take a little jump with the left leg. Bring the hands to the outside of your mat and start to lift the left leg up. Press out through the heel. Now see if you can lift the hands off the mat, bringing them in front of your heart so that the body comes up to the same height as your leg. Both hip bones are pointing down. See if you can straighten out that right leg. Really lifting up the chest, lifting up that back leg. Arms can reach down alongside of you or up along your ears. One more big breath here. Slowly bend the front knee. Come back down, sweep the arms up, breathing in. And exhale, hands down. Step back into a plank. Either come down on your knees or send the body weight forward and lower the body halfway down. Spin the feet around. Breathing in, lift the chest up. And breathing out, coming into your downward facing dog. Again, maybe you want to walk it out a little bit here. Finding stillness, lifting the sit bones tall, sending the heels down, breathing in and breathing out. Lift the left leg tall, lower the right heel, and reach out through that left heel. Breathing in. And exhale, bring the left knee all the way up to your nose, rounding the back, lifting the leg as high as you can. And now place the foot in between your hands. Breathing in, sweep the arms up and lower down in the hips. Breathing here. Again, you can come down on that back knee if it's too intense to keep it up. Interlace the fingers on your back. Straightening the arms, rolling the shoulders back. Opening up the chest. Breathing here. We'll do another 2 breaths. Really sink down in that front knee. And on the next exhale, slowly release, come down with the hands. Jump the right foot forward, just a little bit. Hands on the outer side of the mat, leaning the weight forward into that left leg, lifting up the right leg, pressing out through the heel. And then slowly come up with your body. Hands in front of the heart. Press back through that right leg. Finding the length. Hands down alongside of you or up along your ears. Breathing in here. One more big breath. Bending that front knee, send the right foot back, sweep up the arms, breathing in. And come down with the hands. Step back into plank. Maybe bring the knees down or come to the tippy toes. Lower halfway down, feet around. Press the chest up. And slowly come down with the knees. Sit back over the heels, come into child's pose. Slowly come back up to all fours. And lower all the way down onto your chest. Hands reach down alongside of you. Point the feet. Breathe in and lift up the chest. Lift up the arms. And lift up the legs. So come as high as you can. Really rolling those shoulders back. Breathing in. And breathing out. See if you can come a little bit taller. One more breath. Breathing in. Exhale, come a little bit taller. Last time, inhale. And come a little bit taller. And slowly come all the way down. Hands underneath your head. And just rock your hips a little bit from side to side. Releasing the lower back. Two options. You can either come in to the previous position, or if it's available to you, reach down and grab your ankles. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Now press the feet into the hands and lift the legs as high as you can up towards the ceiling. Breathing in here. Feeling how you're opening up in the front of your body. See if you can come a little bit higher. And one more big breath, a little bit higher. And And slowly release. Come all the way down. Let the legs float from side to side. And slowly come back to center. Reaching out with the right arm out to the right side, same height as your shoulder. And now come over to your right side. If there's any discomfort in the right shoulder, come back to center. Maybe bend the elbow or reach it a little bit further down. Once you're on your right side, you can bend that left leg and bring it behind you. And maybe you want to reach up with that left arm and let it fall back. Finding the stretch on the front of your shoulders. We'll do another breath here. And then slowly come back to center. Taking the right arm in, reaching out with the left arm. Coming over to that left side. Again, adjust the shoulder if you need to. Bring the right foot behind you and the right arm up and let it fall back. One more breath here. And slowly come back to center. Hands on each side of your chest. Slowly press up all fours, sitting back over the heels into a child's pose. And slowly roll up to a seated position. Come over, sitting down, feet on the mat. And grab the back of your thighs right underneath the knees. Roll the shoulders back. Press the chest forward. And then slightly lean back here. Activating your abdominal muscles. And now lift up the right leg. And lift up the left. Keep that length all the way up through the spine. And holding it here. You might want to reach the arms down alongside of you. Or maybe you can straighten out the knees. But if you start rounding the back and falling down, stay up with the knees bent. So you can find that length through the spine. Breathing here. One more big breath. If you're holding on to the legs, slowly release. Arms down alongside of you. And then very slowly, we're going to lower down, straightening out the legs. Slowly come all the way down, lying on your back. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Slowly place the feet down onto the mat. Roll up with the hips, all the way up to the top of your shoulders. Move the shoulder blades a little bit closer to one another. Interlace the fingers, or just reach down alongside of you. Press the arms down and lift the hips a little bit higher. Breathing in here. And breathing out. Notice how the belly fills up with air on an inhale. And falls on an exhale. One more breath here. And slowly come all the way down, hugging the knees in. Let the feet come to the ground, move the hips to the left, and let both knees fall down to the right. Reaching that left arm out to the side, coming into a spinal twist. And maybe you want to straighten down that right leg to come a little bit deeper into this twist. letting the left knee come down towards the ground. One more breath here. And then slowly come back to center. Moving the hips to the right, knees to the left. Right arm reaches out to the right side. And again, maybe you want to straighten down the lower leg, so the left leg, and bring the right knee all the way to the ground. Relaxing those legs, relaxing your back, the right shoulder. One more breath here. And move back to center. Hug both knees in. And let them calm down on the mat. Feet apart, arms alongside of you, palms facing up. Relax the legs. Relax the shoulders. And close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Feel how the belly fills up with air on an inhale and empties out on an exhale. You can stay here for as long as you need to. Thank you for joining me in this practice.